Hey y'all, Flipper Fred here. Thanks so much for joining me today. We are going to take a look at what I call my deluxe EDC Tool Kit. So this thing is packed with tools. I carry this if we go camping. It goes in the camper. I have repaired many a thing on the camper with tools from in here around the house. This thing is awesome. Always keep it handy before we get onto the inside of it. And before we get started, if you would please, down below here, hit that subscribe and notification bell. Help your buddy Fred out. Sure does help me, and I do appreciate it. So I bought most of this stuff in here from like Temu, and most of this is very inexpensive. I got these clips. I forget the name of these, but these are very cool clips. So normally this stays attached here, and what this would allow is for you to hang this on something. You can see this other half of the clip. I wish I could remember the name of them. It will just simply hang from anything that you want to hang it on if you're out and about and you need to hang your tools up somewhere nearby. So I always keep one of those clips handy on there. On the front here, just keep some wet ones in there. I bought a case of these things by accident off of Amazon about a year ago. Man, I still have these things. They just sit around everywhere, all over. But always keep a bunch in your car, and in case you get dirty, which is not hard to do when you are working on stuff, especially around vehicles or camper or what have you. Let's dive on into the inside. You can see we got lots of stuff. By the way, I didn't mention what this pouch is. This is obviously a Maxpedition pouch. This is, I believe this is the fatty. This is not the beefy. The beefy, I always get those two confused. The beefy is actually a little bit thicker, and it's just too thick for me. This is the fatty pouch. And for me, this has been the exact perfect size of a pouch for me. Let's start up here in this top pocket. Always keep a Sharpie pen handy, a black one that writes on just about anything. Have one of these Write in the Rain cheapo notebooks. You can see this is a Temu special. However, it is nice waterproof paper. That's always cool to have. Just glow sticks for emergency purposes, just in case. You never know when you might need one, and I have space for it. Bought a bunch of these. These are actually awesome. These are, they call them markers. They're more like paint pens. They write on anything, but it's white. So if you need to write something on something that's black, like this alcohol here, you can see these are awesome, and they'll write on anything like a Sharpie would. Otherwise, I keep a pair of needle files in there, diamond bit needle files. Got these on Temu also, very inexpensively. These have come in golden, especially working on pocket knives. If you need to kind of clean up some rough edges or burrs, obviously not sharpening them, but around different holes, flipper holes, cheap knives. You know, your boy Fred tends to get some cheap knives anyhow. I got this on Temu, I think, for less than 15 bucks, and this has been a real useful tool to have in the pouch. Over here, starting on the outside, this is, I'm not going to pull it out, it's just a little meds tube. You can put any kind of medications you want that you might have in there, allergy meds, prescription meds, you name it. Then we're going to start over here. I bought a pack of these, I think 5. These are steel pry bars, a little nail puller in there, but these also come in very handy if you use them to pry knife scales apart. Different things that you just need a little extra leverage on, and a screwdriver may not get it. Nice thick, and because they're made of steel, they're very strong. So those have been really handy to have. I'm not going to take everything out because you can pretty much see what these are. A pair of titanium tweezers, also Temu specials. You can get a pair that's a long one and a short one. $4 or $5 for titanium tweezers. Those are golden. I did a whole entire video on these bit drivers. This actually came from Amazon because I haven't been able to find a good source of really high quality bit drivers. This is a 72 tooth ratchet driver. And you'll see also throughout my pack here, I have these little bit extensions. So it's obviously a reversible. That's super handy. And I'll tell you, when you're working in tight spaces like things in a camper, man, they tuck them up out of the way behind doors or walls that you can't hardly get to. Having a tiny tool like this that will do the job, that you can get into a very tight space with screws or nuts or whatever you need to have. But then again, you also have, the 1/4 inch down here at the bottom as well. So I carry 2-inch extensions. I have another 4-inch extender here. I have another 6-inch extension I keep back here in the back. Between the combination of all those things, that's all the screwdrivers and nut drivers you might need. It's really a very useful tool that I always keep. Ultra thin pair of fingernail clippers. These also Temu special. I think $6-7 maybe. These are titanium, and they work great. So there you go. Just always nice to have an extra pair. of fingernail clippers around. I try to keep some of these around and about everywhere. This is probably the most used tool in this entire pack, which is, I don't know if that's embarrassing or not. This is from a 𝗙𝗃, S-T-I-H-L. Those of you who do outdoor work will recognize that brand of blowers, chainsaws, trimmers, you know, all that kind of stuff. This came with one that I'd gotten years ago, just a tiny little flathead, but I can't tell you how perfect this is for fitting into all kinds of little tight places. You know, you just need to quickly screw in even a light socket cover plate. You know, this is your guy. If you need to pry something, I've used it as a knife to open packages. It just seems to be the right thing that works almost everywhere. All right, in here, I got these little containers off of Temu as well, in a variety of different sizes. I've had them, I think this is a 2 milliliter, not 2 ounces, 2 milliliter, I believe this is. And I put alcohol, rubbing alcohol, high test stuff in there. I can use that for cleaning knives. I can use it for cleaning my hands, for disinfecting. Nice little plastic pump sprayer, and that just comes in handy. Another meds tube here. You can see I keep, for traveling, a couple of Imodiums, several Tylenols, and a few Advils in there. You know, you never can have too many of those when you need them. Here in the center, this is an odd choice that a lot of people don't always understand. Why wouldn't I put a full-blown multi-tool in here, like a pliers-based type of real multi-tool? And the reason is, this is all I really need in this pack. So I have a combination here. Y'all have probably seen the 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗏. This is the 5-inch version. And these are freaking awesome. They have the button lock. You can adjust them. And man, this thing will adjust large. I mean, that's a 1-inch pipe you can easily get and get leverage on. And these are strong as can be for the size. You just can't get a better. This is, you know, these are like $33, $34. This is a real deal. Amazon has them. You're not going to get that on Temu, but that gives me my pliers, and they're relatively thin. They're not needle nose, obviously, but they are quite thin and do the job. I've just never needed a pair of needle nose beyond this. It's very rare. Anyhow, this is a cheapo knife here. Got a little schmutz on it. Just a simple blade. This has got to be a cheap, maybe a 5CR13. It is a locking blade over here. The reason I really got these in the most part is for this pair of scissors. These are nice scissors, and one of the things you want to look for, a lot of black stuff floating around in here for some reason, are these polished edges on the blades, on the scissor blades. These will cut cleanly through paracord and just about anything you need. It's a nice, sharp pair of scissors. Surprisingly so. I think I got this tool for 10 to 15 bucks. You'll see them on Temu all the time. Decent little saw blade. I'm obviously not going to be sawing trees, but if you had to saw through like heavy-duty rubber hoses or pipes or connections, this thing would work very well. Yeah, I don't know about this blade here. Maybe it'll work the serrated edges. I haven't really found a big use for that yet, but you know, you never know. Doesn't hurt to have it. Can opener, bottle opener, and wire strippers on this little piece right here. All of these tools do lock into place with that little button there. You can unlock it. So really, the scissors is what I needed in here, although I do have another pair as well. Those are nice, heavy-duty, plus an extra knife tools. It's the one thing for being a knife guy, you'll see I don't have any other pocket knife in here. And that's because I don't ever leave to go anywhere, even around the house. I always have a pocket knife in my pocket. So this does have a couple of backup knives. You just saw the blades. That's all I needed in this pack here. I do have this cool little pair of fold-up scissors. Got these on Amazon as well. These things are really sharp as well. So if you need to, like, even trim your hair or just do a little quick cutting of just about anything, these are nice little stainless steel scissors. They fold up, obviously, very nice and compact. Got to have a flashlight in every kit. For this one, I have my ThruNite Ti Pro. I did a couple of videos going through over the different flashlights that I like. This is just a twist on and off, and it's got low, medium, and high. I think this might actually have just low and high. No, there's medium and high. So it does have low, medium, and high. This does run on a AA battery, but also you can use the 14 or 10 550s or whatever the lithium high voltage version of the AA is. That will work in this flashlight. Give it a little extra oomph. These are pretty cool. So I've seen these. You can see these are very expensive if you get them in all titanium. This one is just a steel version of it. Again, I got this on Temu. I think I paid $15. You'll see them anywhere from $15 to $30. They go on sale quite often, but as a nice adjustable, any size kind of nut driver or wrench, man, this thing, you can't beat it. It's nice, heavy steel. This is a heavy feeling little piece here. So again, great little tool to always have there in case you need to screws or bolts or what have you. Always keep a couple of these. I probably need to have more than one of these. These are just the flexible rubber gear ties that you can bend back and forth. Always keep a set of sockets here. This is in addition to the 10 I've got here we'll look at. These are just some hex driver sides. I just had some extras, and so I decided I'd throw it in here. Always have a Bic lighter, always, and some Gorilla Tape. So there's probably at least 2 foot of Gorilla Tape on this around that Bic lighter. But then in the back here, I keep another card, just an old plastic, like a credit card. I don't know if this was an insurance card or just one of those you get in junk mailers. Anyhow, I got about another 3 foot of Gorilla Tape on here. That will come in handy in a lot of places. There's not a lot of stuff that good old duct tape can't fix, right? This is actually kind of a semi-cheap kind of metal-y thing. I got this on Temu as well, I think $6, but more 1/4-inch drivers. Again, paired up with all these extenders I have in here, and then with this little tin that I have filled with different size bits, including the 1/4-inch driver, which would fit into nuts. I even have one of these that will adapt to micro bit drivers. So the tiny bit screwdrivers, if you need to fit those, you can do that here. And then just otherwise, a couple of square bits, flat heads, Phillips heads, the normal stuff that you might need hanging around the house. But to have 2 of these comes in handy between that and the bit driver. Now, if I need to get both sides, which is often the case when you're working on things, now I have something I can leverage from both sides of these. And again, the old Knipex fit down in under here as well. We won't put those back right now. Back in here, really, I just have a couple of more wet wipes. I will often throw extra stuff down in here, maybe some Kevlar thread from time to time, also maybe a battery pack. So I have spaced strategically around the house and car 5 and 10,000 milliamp hour battery packs just for emergency phone uses. I have a whole separate kit that I actually keep in my car just for car emergencies. It's much lighter and smaller, but it definitely always includes that phone backup charger with a couple extra cables and adapters and whatnot. This is more my tool kit that I keep always handy, sits next to my desk. I find uses for it pretty much just about every day. Nothing in particular on the back of it, but there you go. There's my current loadout for my EDC Tool Kit. I've been running this thing for at least 6 months now, and I can't tell you how happy I am with this kit and all the tools that are in it. I think I've used almost everything in here at least once over the last 6 months or so. Again, throw it in the car when I travel, when you go anywhere, even if, like, you know, I'm going to families or friends' houses, and I know I might need to help them out with a little bit of work. Obviously, light-duty stuff. These aren't big, heavy, you know, vehicle socket sets and that kind of thing. But this will do just about anything you need around the house or car for the most part. What is lacking here, the obvious, is a set of nut drivers, you know, to put on the other end of like a socket set that would have a full set of the round chrome nut drivers. Obviously, you can't fit that into a pouch like this. So that is a shortcoming. Obviously, everybody has those around. I keep a set in my car as well as around the house. So there you go. Hopefully that is interesting in what you do. And maybe give you some tips or ideas about what you might want to include in your own EDC toolkit. I've learned all this really from watching other people's videos and just gradually over time added and took away and added and took away, and I've kind of just about got this thing dialed in right now. You can see there's actually even a little bit of space left over, so if I needed to put a few more tools in here, small stuff, you could certainly do that. Hopefully that's interesting. I appreciate y'all as always. If you would, go down, hit that subscribe notification bell. It certainly helps me out. I definitely appreciate it. Throw me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't like it. Tell me what I can do better. Otherwise, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I will see you soon. Take care.